What up, fellas? It's your boy Magnus here once again with another Custom 1/6 review. This time on the badass Daniel Plainview from the movie There Will Be Blood, played by the great Daniel Day-Lewis. This is an Academy Award-winning performance, and in my humble opinion, the best acting I've ever seen on film, period. I think this is the best role I've ever seen portrayed in a movie, and I'll show you this review, and I hope that you'll understand why I'm coming from that direction. And if you've seen the movie, I'm pretty sure you already know. Of course, this figure is by my boy Rainman. Another classic piece that he made. Very rare, you never see on the secondary market. Just an awesome figure overall from an awesome movie, and like I said, an awesome role. The character Daniel Plainview is a badass mofo. And you just gotta appreciate these pieces right here. They're mind-blowing. A lot of stuff to get into, guys. If my camera's a little shaky, apologizing, but I'm trying something new here. I'm using a new camera, and I hope it comes through alright. It's using a flash on it so I can get all the detail in there. I've tried to do it without the light on, and it was kind of shitty, so I think this is the way I'm gonna go. And yeah, I've been rambling a lot, so I'll get into the review. I'm just giving you an overview of everything I have over here so you can get an idea of what's going on. This is a beautiful set, and I'm ready to get into it. So we'll start with the quail hunt version of Plainview first. This is when Daniel went to the Sunday Ranch and was going to swindle them out of their land so he can drill for oil and stuff. So as you see here, this figure is amazing. The tailor work, of course, done by Rainman's tailor. And you can see here on these leather boots, perfectly weathered. Let me see if I can focus that. There you go. Look at the weathering on that. Beautiful lace work. I don't even know how Rainman did this, because I would have went out of my mind just lacing up one pair of boots, let alone I think the 30 or so that he had to do for the full figure. So it's an amazing feat right there just for that. Now we'll come up into the pants, which are great. These are old school style of pants. They're very open up at the top, and then they come slim at the bottom, and they go into the boot. Real nice work. Let me pull this up closer so you can get a better view of the stitching. I'll turn it around. Awesome, awesome work. Perfect like the movie. Then you see here the dress jacket with that kind of tweedish material. As close as the movie is going to get, guys. I mean, it's not 100% accurate, but you'd be damn hard pressed to, know the difference, see the difference, especially when you're looking at this figure in the cabinet. And damn, my hand is a little shaky here, but bear with me, guys. As you can see here through the jacket, Daniel is wearing his black vest, which you could also substitute later if you wanted to do the scene when he was in the church, the charcoal kind of suit, if you ever get that. I know some people were going for that look, and you can see here the white button-down shirt. Pretty simple, but it's not coming through because of the flash you can see there with the little button. Next up, you will see the bonus. I'll get to that in a second. Let me finish up the figure first, because that's not something that actually came with this piece. There was an additional add-on by another freak of ours, RobbieThePainter. So I'll get into that in a second. But first, let's go into the hands. I switched out with some 1/6 hands. They looked a little more better than the Hot Toys ones, a little more realistic. As you can see here, Daniel is puffing on his pipe, which Rainman included in the set. You see some ash inside, really cool. And of course the head sculpt does have like a little hole that holds the pipe in, so you don't even have to have it in the hand like that. Daniel can actually just leave it in the mouth and it'll stay there. My music might be a little loud. I'm not sure if my voice is coming through okay, but let's see how it goes. Next up, of course, is the beautifully sculpted Daniel Day-Lewis, Daniel Plainview head sculpt by Rainman. Perfectly painted, as you can see here. It's just amazing. Let me focus right there. Just amazing. This is kind of a variation off the Bill the Butcher sculpt from Gangs of New York. So you could you know, see where he was coming from with that, but he definitely fixed it up, sculpted a nice beautiful hat on there, and it looks like the shrewd business oil man, you know. The hat is a little something to be desired because in the movie it's a lot more worn. It has some sweat stains in the front area, right over here on the ribbon, and they're not there, so they're not present, so that's something I always wanted to get fixed up, but I just haven't got to it. And you can see the whole hat all the way around. It's just a little too soft for such a figure that should be, you know, from the olden times, and that was his hat. It was worn and dirty, and you know the deal. All right, next up, like I said, I'm gonna show you, this was a bonus accessory that Robbie took on to complete the set. As you know, Rainman can't include everything when he makes a figure, but he tries his best. He gives us a lot of accessories. But thank God we got guys like Robbie that'll come in and when they get the time, step up and do something beautiful like this. And of course, this is the backpack from when Plainview showed up on the ranch. As you can see here, this was a little extra that Robbie showed, included after showing the initial piece. And we didn't know we were getting this. So it's the shotguns wrapped up, you know, from when they go hunting, the rifles. Even though you still see the one here, that's the one that Rainman included. But these are like mock rifles, just wooden, hollow kind of, you know, guns, just faceless. And they're wrapped up, so, you know, it gives the illusion that that's the real guns in the backpack. As you can see here, Robbie replicated the material to perfection. It's weathered. Just amazing work. The blankets there you go. Look at that, man. All the little ties and stitchings, just insane. The canteen, perfectly placed. It's, you know, perfectly packed. I mean, stuffed to perfection. You got the metal rods there, the ribbons, all the little rivets. I mean, guys, I don't want to take it off the figure right now, but this thing is one of the best accessories I've ever seen, man. Just complements the figure so much. And I want to say thank you to Robbie for doing that. So just an amazing gesture to complete this awesome figure right here. As you can see, this box, this wooden box, is also what the backpack came in. When you opened it up, pop that open, the backpack was inside, and of course, you see right there's Robbie Jones, number 7 of 15, and Robbie was nice enough to match up everybody's serial numbers. So as you can see here, I have number 7 on my certificate of authenticity. And also here, I have another Robbie accessory, which, damn, my hand is so shaky right now, it's crazy. Which is the satchel. This was offered before the backpack, and it definitely added to the look if you wanted to have Plainview holding his rifle hunting, and he was wearing this. It's made of leather, real nice, got a clasp on it, beautifully done. Also, you see right there, a little shoulder strap. And this was done by Robbie also, number 7 of 15. Beautiful work, man. Just thank you so much for that. Now on to the other pieces that Rainman included with the full figure set were the, of course, the rifle. It could use a little weathering to make it look a little more aged, but pretty simple. Doesn't open up or anything. Let me just get a little more focus on there. There you go. Comes with the strap that you can have Plainview holding it to the side if you want. And then of course, a cool little accessory here is the twig that he picked up when him and HW were hunting. And that was the earthquake oil, and it's lit on fire. So if you ever had an HW figure, you could pose Plainview showing him what they were about to get into and the money they were about to make. This is a beautiful accessory. I mean, the lighting captures all the flame effects perfectly. Love this. Really, really cool. All right, next you can see here is just a picture of Daniel and HW. This was from the Blu-ray set. It's a paper they included inside. As you can see, I got the box right there. And the other side is a picture of Daniel, you know, once the derrick went up in flames and he was covered in oil. Pretty cool. And next up is the one of my favorite figures of all time, man. This is a dream piece for me. When Rainman had announced this figure, he announced the regular version, then the DX was coming with an additional head, and it was this head right here. If I could show you, I don't know, the reflection in here is coming out kind of bad, but you can see on my Wii screen, it's a regular Plainview head, a plain head, just, you know, so you could display him another way. But everybody had the idea right away. They wanted to cover him in oil, and I thought that was cool as shit. But for some reason, the final scene of this movie is the standout scene for me. It's really acted very well. It's very memorable. And I was fond of that look of old Plainview, old drunken Plainview, you know, broken, rich as hell, but lonely and done off. And then he murdered Eli. Such a crazy scene, drainage, you know, the whole deal. And that's the look I wanted to go for. So, you know me, I had to contact my boy Surfer, man, Nathan, aka Silent Surfer from the Freaks. And I had him transform this head right here that Rainman gave us in the DX set to drunken old Plainview. And in my opinion, guys, this is the 1/6 head sculpt. I mean, Nathan's just shown his full range of work. I mean, his range of skills. I mean, this right here, if you can see the stubble effect on this sculpt, that is not sculpted in. This is all blended paint effects that makes it look like he has stubble on his face. He's red, drunken, eyes are just done off. Just a sick piece, man. And I got him in this pose, of course, which is the I'm finished pose after he finished off Eli, and you know, he was done. He didn't know what to do anymore. So as you can see here, I started from the top, but let's go to the bottom. You got the regular army boots that I had gotten off of Monkey Depot, some laced up boots. They fit the scene perfect. There is a little extra in the movie where you can see like these white slabs of paint on the boots. I never got to add those in, but they can definitely be added to make it more accurate. The clothing, as you can see here, is some brown regular slack pants, then onto the beautiful gray sweater. As you can see here, it's tightly sewed to the chest, giving that nice effect like the movie. The blue undershirt, like the dress shirt and tie. As you can see here, the pattern is as close as it gets. The shirt, the white stitching is a little standout. It could, you know, stand to be weathered a bit. That's something I might get to later on. And as you can see here also, this was included in the original Rainman set. The bowling pin that Rainman Plainview murdered Eli with. And of course, Nathan was kind enough to bless it with his paint and give it that perfect blood effect, just like the film. As you can see here, every streak is there. The lighting here, I guess the reflection is really killing how this is going. Like I said, this is an experimental first-time video, guys, with a new camera. So I hope you could appreciate where I'm coming from with all this drama. There, look at that, man. Every little line is in there. And if you can see here, Nathan does include a certificate of authenticity for everything he does. As you can see here, he painted that just like the film. And of course, the head, which is just an amazing piece of work. What a transformation from that and that. So I'm just gonna shut up now and let you guys soak in one of the illest characters of all time, best acted parts, Daniel Day-Lewis in the Academy Award winning role, Daniel Plainview from There Will Be Blood. Done to perfection by Rainman and Nathan with help by Robbie. Soak this bitch in. Drainage, bitches. drainage. Mag's out of here. One love.